Yo, man, what it do? It's your boy Don Rio, and this is Low TV. And as promised, man, we are here to do a walkthrough interview with my guy, Braden Walls. I don't know, I always want to say B Walls and Braden Walls. It just really stresses me out right to the point where I'm fixing to say it. Either way, man, follow me. Let's go. So, yeah, as you know, man, Braden does amazing artwork. I've actually bought 4 different pieces from him, 2 being big, and the other 2 are kind of like small, you know. So I only count the 2 big ones. But, yeah, come on, man. Located in Arkansas, y'all see the snow on the ground. Let's see what Braden's doing. I'll get you over here to have some walking behind me. B Walls! Man, what's going on? We got the camera rolling, man. Yo, man, it's your boy Don Rio, and like I said, we're here with my guy B Walls. B Walls, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
I shake my hand, look at you covered in paint every time.
I know, man.
Look, get these right here, Jeff. Get these right. Them are
the $1 million pants, right?
They kind of look like the same pants as last time, but there's no way.
They're not. No, I think they're over there, though. I have a bunch of like clothes hung up.
Let's start here.
I think these might have been from the first time we did it, though.
Well, actually, okay, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. You know, this is Low Life TV. As you know, I'm a huge fan of B Walls. He does art here in Arkansas. His art is everywhere. I have a few art pieces. When it comes to throwing some paint on any kind of material, paper, plaster, this is the guy I like to talk to, okay? So today, we're doing a full-on walkthrough. We're not going to touch nothing. B Walls is going to he's just going to tell us a little bit about his work and, you know, how it came to be, man. So let's get started. We're gonna start right here.
All right, yeah, you wanna start with this? So this was this is just a random idea I had. So honestly, like these cars that are on the wall, these are called polyptychs.
Polyptychs.
Yeah. So you have in painting, you have just the one canvas, just a single canvas. Then you have what's called a diptych when it's 2. And then a triptych is 3,
Okay, I learned something today.
Yeah, so anything past 3 is called a polyptych. So these are technically, because this is like 9, that one's 6. I think this is 9 as well. And I was doing these, and I kind of got this idea to do this American flag with the cross missing, because you could like totally make negative space out of these. Like
I didn't even notice the cross part, bro.
Yeah, it's a cross.
Get in on this. Can you see it good, Jeff? So what is this called right here? What is this?
So this is called What's Missing.
Is everything for sale in here?
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool.
There might be a couple that I want to keep over there on the wall.
That's what I was going to get to next, B Walls. Is it like is there some pieces you ain't coming off of?
Yeah, there's a couple, like that self-portrait back there, the big orange one.
Why? What makes that? What makes that happen in your head?
I mean, for that one, it's just such a personal one, I mean, it is a self-portrait. And I think that was for my 30th birthday. So that was kind of like, a milestone, really. And
that is one, bro.
It was kind of like this new style I was working with. Like, you can see those are like more 3-dimensional. That's like the mural I did downtown.
Yeah.
I had a print of.
Yeah.
It's like that deconstructed, 3-dimensional shit. And I don't know. So that
I think I'm a huge fan of that.
Thanks,
like that
bro.
Shit.
Yeah.
It makes you you visualize it and you're putting it together in your head.
Yeah, see,
but then when you look close, it's like.
Yeah, that one was like the first one in that new style.
I don't gotta get it yet, Jeff. I don't gotta get it yet.
That was like the first idea I had for
we'll
that
just keep it
style.
On me,
But yeah, I mean, so this one, I was thinking like canvas. I was thinking of those, and I was like, but to make that work, I already have so many canvases that you can see like behind you. There's like so.
I'm noticing something here.
What
is this cardboard?
Yeah, it's cardboard. Yeah. That's what I was about to say. So instead of using canvas, I was like, I can just use I have so much cardboard back there that I use for like shipping shit, and I was like, I'll just use cardboard. I can overlap them if I want. It doesn't have to like meet like the canvases do.
Come on, Jeff. We're good. Let's go on to the next one.
Yeah. So this one.
I'm sorry. I had my eyes on this one already. Man.
Yeah. This one's my most recent.
What's the material first? What is this material?
So this is a canvas. Okay. So this is just, it's not stretched. So it's just like any other canvas you see. It's just not stretched yet.
It's not stretched.
Yeah, so it doesn't.
So you got to put it on this.
Yeah. So I have to build a frame for this and then.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I didn't know that's what you mean when you say build a frame. See, I'm kind of.
Yeah. No. So.
And I know there's.
I say frame. Really, it's called a stretcher. But I say frame. Yeah. I think people understand that a little bit better.
Yeah, definitely.
So like a frame, like those have frames on them, or like this black one, the black frame. That's an actual frame.
I can just tell the total difference. So that is
yeah, exactly. Like this is flat against the wall. And this one it has like a unique backstory. Like you see this like turquoise all the way around it, It's because this is a painting over a painting. So underneath this is like an old painting of mine. So I received this old painting back. I don't know if you saw my reel recently where it says like,
I did not.
I'm gonna restore this painting, but then at the end it flips to this and it's like, I didn't restore it at all, I just painted over. So
I gotta go watch that one.
Yeah, for sure. I received. You'll see what it used to look like. I received this painting back from a person.
This is crazy, isn't it, man?
Completely destroyed, dude. Like, it was bad, like really bad.
You received it from a person. What's that mean? Like, so they just gave it to you, like, hey, buddy, do something with this. We don't want it no more. Is that what you're talking about?
Kinda. So a few years ago, I had sent somebody a few paintings. We were supposed to do a show. It never happened, and I finally got some of these works back. I'm starting to get them back, and this was like one of the first ones. And I roll it out to check it out, you know, and it's completely damaged and ruined. So I'm like, what the hell, you know? But so this was my solution. Instead of like trying to fix an old painting, why would I spend all my time trying to fix something when I could just make something new? So this is...
That's a good way to think, Braden. I think we should pause there for a second and talk about that. And that, you know, finding something damaged, how'd you feel when you seen it? Did you feel like, I was screwed?
Dude, it hurt. Yeah, it sucked, man. Like, I mean, I didn't fix it. I didn't start painting over it. It laid literally in the floor down here for like a month at least. Like,
this is the representation of everyday problems in life, of success, I think. Like, it's just, you get some, it ruins your fucking day, you're like...
It's the whole life hands you lemons make lemonade, you know what I mean?
Man, it is a good representation of it, man.
For sure. So the underpainting was actually Ferrari, and that's why I put part of the Ferrari logo in here.
That's awesome. What made you put Woody? What's the cowboy like?
So I just really wanted to do. Me and my girlfriend recently went to Dallas. Yeah, and we went to a rodeo. So this is me and her actually right here. Like, that's me and that's her.
Bro.
And there's like a few sheriffs down here and shit. But
all right, Jeff, you can get this. You get that right there. Go get in there the best you can.
Yeah. So this little.
What up, Spliff? This is Spliff right here.
Hey, what up, bro? How's it
going?
going?
B-Walls.
Braden?
How's it going, man?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
We're
you.
doing a walk. Get hit Spliff, man. It's been a while since I see you. Like, shit. How you been doing, Spliff?
Working, man.
All right, on to the next one, B-Walls.
Cool, yeah.
Now, I have been curious about this one. I mean, this is...
Yeah.
Let's hear the story. I want to hear the name of this one, how it all started, how it all come to be.
All right, so this one's called Patrol, and I used to make, like, before I kind of got into this style that I do now, like years ago when I was in college and stuff, I would do a lot of like social injustice, like racial, you know, tension type works.
Yeah.
And the KKK was involved in a few of my works back then.
Oh, I just noticed that.
Yeah, there's another dude back there, you know, the driver.
Oh, I just noticed that too. That's awesome, dude.
But I've been kind of like wanting to put that back into my work. Sorry.
No, you're good, dude. I mean, that's fine.
But yeah, I've been kind of wanting to like incorporate that back into my work again. And since I had already done these other two cars back here, I thought, you know, maybe I should do a cop car.
Now, Brandon, when we talk, when you do get to talking a lot, let's try to talk towards that so
Okay.
that pick you up. Not trying, I just want to say that early.
I got you. Yeah.
But no, dude, I also have a question. Are these glued together?
No.
So how do these come together?
I hang it up. I like measure.
Oh,
everything and
okay,
hang 'em up.
yes.
So I literally just place them.
So if someone were to get this, would you go replace it for them or leave that up to them?
So if somebody buys this, I have like a thing where I'll kind of like, there's these little brackets that I can put on the back to kind of attach them together.
Yeah, okay.
And so if I ship it to somebody, they would like kind of assemble it themselves.
Okay.
Like it kind of like the last one I did, I shipped out. I gave her like instructions and everything.
You seem like that type of dude. I'm
Yeah,
telling
for
you.
sure. 'Cause I'm trying to make sure it looks good and like
Yeah,
it's easy to do because this is kind of complicated. But
That's kind of me with my art pieces. Like, I'll be in my little studio moving around and somebody bumping. I always like, I
yeah.
don't want it to fall off or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. I want them to, you know, make sure it looks good and to treat it right.
All right, we didn't. I didn't even see these. I guess this isn't put together yet.
Yeah, no, this was a self-portrait.
Jeff, come get this real quick.
It's not hanging up.
Look at this. I'm sorry. Look at that detail on that. This man. Is there like a Grammy for artists?
Actually, I think there are like some sort of art awards. I can't remember the name, but I don't know if it's definitely not as big as
Artists deserve so much more. Do you think artists get enough love in the world? I don't know. I guess I feel like y'all ain't talked about it enough. I feel like this should be part of the music world, heavy.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right. It's more like low key. I think like it's a little more isolated. There's a lot of people in the art world. It's just like we kind of have our own little lane that like most people just they don't understand it, so they just steer clear.
I can see it, dude.
You know,
That's I can see
it. They only worry about it when something sells.
One day you're here, next day you're in like somewhere else, Chicago, you know, and you're at this show and.
Yeah, no, it all kind of happens quickly.
Can you bring cameras in them shows? Like, what is that?
Usually,
kind of
yeah. I mean, it kind of depends. Like, if it's like a museum and stuff like that, no. But usually, if it's like me, if I was having a show,
we need to go up there, bro. I need to go up there with you.
Yeah, I'll have a show soon, possibly in Miami. So.
Yeah, bro, we'll go up there. We'll fucking have a good time, man. All right, on to the next one.
Cool, yeah.
Jeff, we'll let you get right here, brother. We'll let you walk over here.
So this one right here was early 2024. This might have been my first piece of 2024, actually. But you can tell it's like the
kind of looks like 2024.
Yeah, exactly. Like the whole UFO thing.
I love the green here. How it looks like you just, and I could be wrong. It's like what was that? What was that motion?
It's airbrush.
Okay.
It's an airbrush.
That is
I'm
crazy,
just
bro.
scribbling literally. Like you can see, like back here's a pencil drawing of like the fence, and like some clouds. There's a little alien in the.
Oh my!
So it's like layered up. Like I have to like think about it, you know. And then like the cool thing about this one that most people don't really get is that this airbrush is over the top of this painting. So if I was to like screw up, I have to like repaint over the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And that had already happened actually. I'd already painted over this once before I got to that.
How does that make you feel?
Whatever.
So you don't care about the mess ups. It kind of happens.
It just happens. I used to care, but now I'm just like.
I know a pottery guy that actually he goes viral on TikTok for doing.
Knocking his stuff over. Yeah.
It's a great.
Yeah,
I feel like, I see when I talk about art, I don't know why my mind opens up to this like everything's kind of like there's always this deeper secret. You know?
Yeah. No, it's like it's whatever, man. It can always be painted over. You know, I could always figure something else out. Sometimes it helps. You know, you mess up and you're like, hey, that actually kind of looks cool, or it gives you an idea like. If I'm drawing the rough sketch of this in the beginning, like maybe the tongue wasn't out and I accidentally moved my pencil in a certain way that made it look like a tongue, and now I'm like, ooh, maybe a tongue would be cool.
Oh,
you know?
That's crazy.
Shit like that always happens, man. Always.
So what is like? Have you had any new artists, superstars hit you up here lately? Had any new collaborations you want to talk about?
Not like superstars. No, I've had a couple that like. Haven't went through yet with like big name artists.
Usually how it goes.
Yeah, but it's just like it's just what it is. It's cool to have those conversations. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I mean, you know.
What is B Walls is like? Say let's when you wake up, so you go to bed on a normal day of art. What's going on?
I'm in here 7 a.m. till 5, 6 p.m. Just working, man. Yeah, especially
you're truly committed to this shit.
Oh, for sure, man. Yeah, like
I've always felt that way though. I swear. I'm not even trying to talk you up. Like I've just been like, man.
Yeah. No.
If I could just work like you at this shit right here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be.
It's
better,
hard, man.
It's
like, fucking hard.
Because you just, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Life's going on, you know.
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of shit going on.
To the next one.
Yeah, so this one is interesting because you know about this one.
Yes.
This was the yellow look piece.
Yes, I do know. I've never seen it. I didn't see it.
This is the one.
You were supposed to show me at the end of the interview.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is the one that.
How much for it?
We never got.
How much would you let this go for?
I think right now I've got it at like $6 or $7 at the lowest. But man, I would really like 10 for it. Like that's my whole like.
This is one you put up in the mansion somewhere. You know,
exactly.
You throw it up on the fucking wall. It never comes down.
Yeah, you got like a piano underneath it or something.
Look at this, man. Jeff, let's get a little close up. Let's walk up here, man. Let's look at this. This was. If you don't know, if you haven't watched the last interview with me and B Walls, this piece was for Yellow Wolf.
Yeah.
And he never came and got it.
Yeah.
We're still wondering where you are, bud. I got a reel right now with 5,000 views on it, with a lot of likes and comments talking about you giving this man his props, bro. Come get this.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that, but I guess
it's just the world it is. It's the world. You met like all these artists that are idolized. A lot of them are like really couldn't like do a normal day-to-day job. Like,
no, for sure.
They don't have this drive, so they You took it probably a lot more serious than he fucking would. Yeah. It's really like a sign of disrespect. I would never even.
Yeah, now it's whatever. It's like
I
was gonna keep it, and just hopefully he come get it. Now I'm like, whoever wants it can buy it from me, but I ain't just gonna let it go for nothing. I mean, I built this frame myself.
Yeah,
I built the stretcher bar that I stretch it around
You should
myself.
feel proud. I just like the distance between that. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
just
I mean,
little stuff, man.
I had to do all that math, all that cutting, all that painting just for the frame, like, you know. So I put a lot of work into this because, I mean, he's like one of my favorite artists, you know, Yellow.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, man, I don't even know how to feel about it, really.
I feel some type of way.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of pissed about it. To be honest.
Oh, okay. On to the next one.
All right. Yeah,
Johnson, man. This one, you got to tell about this one.
This one, I think this is 2023, like into 2023. So this is still like before I got into that style, like the cowboy and everything, and the polyptic pieces. I was still doing this like you know, everything's overlapped. You know, I'm basically just collaging. Now it's like everything's separated, nothing overlaps itself or each other.
Where'd you find yourself doing that? Changing it?
It just happened with that truck piece right there, which we can go talk about that here in a second. But that truck piece, just randomly one day, I was like, you know, I've done these crashes and stuff, and I was like wanting to do a truck. That's like my favorite type of truck. The '90s Chevy 1500 is like my favorite truck. So I just wanted to do one.
You're just do you not feel like you're an odd person sometimes?
Yeah.
I mean, not saying that, like, I just said, like, you have such a normal, you're meant for millions because you have normal interests. I swear, bro, I'm telling you.
Maybe,
like,
maybe.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just.
We'll see, bro.
Why is that your favorite truck, though? I'm just curious.
Man, I had one when I was in high school for a little bit, and I hated it then. But that's one of those things, like, now I look back and I'm like, shit, man, I really appreciate, like, that shit now. And, like, just seeing them right around town every now and then, I'm like, dude, that's a clean ass.
Well, that's a great explanation. Really.
Yeah, I actually really love the truck, but
I think I need to get better at looking at, you know, some things I have and appreciating it.
I mean, it's also just 90s shit. I think I'm just into, like, nostalgic shit, you know?
So what was the motivation? Just like Tyson? Was there something that happened?
It was that meme of him with the pigeon, and it says, now kid.
Oh!
I saw that, and I was like, I think I was actually,
now,
I'm pretty sure I was in the gym at this time, so I'm like in a mode where I'm like trying
You're
to.
not in the gym no more?
Not really.
Me either, bro.
Dude, yeah, it's been a minute.
I've just been.
This is when I was like, I'm talking, I was literally in the moment in the gym. Like I was in the gym, like in one of those modes of like, you know, going hard and shit.
Yeah,
I'm just on Instagram in between sets or whatever and see that, and I was like, yo, I'm like pumped. I want to make this thing. So
I really want that one too. I remember. I think that's the one you was talking about. You was telling me it was a whole lot. I think it was that one. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was this one.
But yeah,
I'm gonna get me a big one. I'm gonna get one that's like that size. So I don't know if that's my next move.
Yeah, I like working big, man.
But yeah, that's what I said. I mean, I want another one of one. Sure. Let's get on this one, man. This is one we was talking about earlier in the interview.
Yeah,
we'll get right here, man. We'll kind of let the camera sit for a second, and then we'll talk about it. So
it's a self-portrait.
I'm seeing a grasshopper. I'm seeing a reflection.
Yeah.
I mean, just tell it what's up with this.
Yeah, so that's actually me in my old studio, which was like a 10 by 10 square.
Yes, on Main.
Yeah.
I remember. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's what that is, and I don't know. I don't even know how that happened. It just.
Why is there a tear?
Just emotion, just to resemble emotion. Yeah. And the paintbrush holding up the.
So I'm just so wondering, like, what makes this happen? Like two different. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like if I'm gonna do my mouth right here and this is showing, why not do another mouth? You know.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's so simple. Like
this is always. I mean, this is also like emotion too. So then then you have to question like, okay, what's the mouth like on this side? What's the mouth like on that side? You know.
Man.
Are they sad? You know, whatever. Does it change? I don't know.
What was the hardest part of this one? Most difficult part?
I really can't remember, but maybe that side over there with the glasses coming over and everything, like that area was pretty difficult. Trying to get my fade in there.
That brick wall right there, like a brick column.
That represents my last name, Walls.
That's awesome. And then the same, like, I don't know, it's just like a.
Yeah,
man, dude, this is cool.
That grasshopper though, that represents like leap of faith, because this is when I was like starting to do this full time. I was like,
you still do this full time?
Yeah, so far.
How's it been, bro? Let's talk about it.
Struggle.
Hey, bro, oh God, look, as soon as I quit my job and started doing this interview shit,
it's a struggle.
It's like, damn, bro, where'd the money go? Damn.
It's hard. It's hard.
It is.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's hard. I know, like for some artists, it's very easy, but they went through this too. And so I'm just trying to get to that point. Like, if I feel like if I can make it through the struggle, I'll come out.
So, Braden, if I see you got this, and
yeah,
this,
yeah.
have you found yourself sleeping in here?
I actually never have. No.
Oh, it's a surprise.
I know it
It's a
is.
surprise to me.
I think a lot of times though, because artists do sleep in their studios,
Yeah.
but I think most artists are like painters and stuff, you know, are like late workers. They're kind of lazy. You know, I'm more of like get to it first thing in the morning, spend as much time as I can in there. I think most artists are like 8 p.m. rolls around, they're like, all right, I'll go to the studio, and then it hits 2 a.m. and they're like, shit, I'm sleepy, and they go to sleep. You know, I think like.
That's kind of how I am, really.
Yeah,
I like I always get the job done, but let me get my sleep in.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Like I'm like,
I'm
I can
more
see
like,
that.
let me go to bed at a decent time so I can wake up and get to it. Like that's how I am.
Man, that's the way to be though.
For
That's
sure.
where.
Like, well, for some people, I think that's how it works for me. The other way around, it's just like once it hits a certain time, I start getting sleepy. I'm like, dude, I can't work. I can't think straight. I can't do anything.
So about what time do you go to bed every day?
I try like 10, 11.
Oh
you
yeah,
know, something like that. Not
I'm
too
probably
much.
about 12. I'm probably
Yeah,
about 12.
yeah.
Every time I go to bed at 12.
For a while there, it was like 9. My girlfriend worked at a gym and she had to be there at like 6 a.m. And so she'd wake up at like 5, you know, or whatever, 5:15. And I was like, I'll just wake up with you.
Jeff, we're gonna get you right here. We're gonna get you to look
Yeah.
at this for a second.
This is Chevy versus Ford. So
Then we'll get you to come over here
Yeah.
and we'll talk about it. So what? Chevy versus Ford. So this has to be obviously because of just the huge debate in the world.
This is totally a southern thing, though, right? Like, I mean,
It is southern as fuck. So tell me what's your
yeah.
what's
so
your due diligence? Which one you picking first?
I'm going Chevy.
Okay. And I get it. Was that your
Which
first?
is which is
okay.
why I gave the Chevy the gun, because if you think about like a gun versus a fishing pole, you know, gun's gonna win. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really remember how I came up with this idea, but
Is there anything I'm missing right here? Is there a hidden something hidden?
there's
image?
something hidden.
I'm looking.
I don't think. Okay. The only thing hidden really was kind of on accident, but like the reflection here is a showroom floor, so it's like a checkerboard. Can you kind of see the checkerboard tiles? If you stand back further, it kind of makes a little more sense.
Wait, I can't say it. Oh yes, I can.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's like a checkerboard floor. Yeah.
That is fucking.
Which I didn't even realize it was in there until later. I was
So
like,
when
oh,
was this one made?
This was 2022. This is right before that self-portrait.
You can sell this one. There's a
Yeah.
lot of rich country folks I think would love to see this.
I'm waiting on somebody.
in the man cave.
I'm like thinking I'm about to start sending it to Post Malone or something. Like, dude, buy this from me. He
Yeah.
just did that F1 Trillion or whatever album cover with the Crash Ford F-150.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't
yeah,
seen it or
yeah,
nothing,
yeah.
but I mean,
But yeah, no, I don't know. This is one of those like I'll let it go, but I've had it for so long now. I kind of like it. I kind of want to keep it, but we'll see.
So what we got going on right here?
So this is a Batmobile I'm working
I
on.
can tell. I immediately noticed that.
Yeah. So just kind of figuring out, like, obviously these two areas I've already figured out. I'm starting to figure this one out, but kind of got the ideas for the other. But the idea here is that, like, obviously he's like sitting on the ground, but if you turn this way, he's actually going up the side of a skyscraper. So that's why so you can hang it either way on the wall, is basically what I'm getting at. Like when this is done, you can hang it like this, or you can hang it vertically and he's going up the...
Mind of an artist, man.
Yeah, it's just one of those things.
Have you ever found yourself with the thing, you know, like you just, what's that thing? Is that just the
Thing.
I guess you see every artist with it in a who's the
palette?
guy that- Huh?
Palette?
Yeah, I guess
palette.
the guy that drives.
That's like what this is right now, pretty much.
I swear.
This is a to-go lid. So like ramen or something.
Would you ever do like a live painting? Like
I have.
so start from nothing and then finish it right there?
I didn't start from nothing. I had like basically like this laid out, you know, like the foundation. I knew what I was gonna do, like 100% knew. And
bro, we should try to do something like that, man.
yeah, man, it's cool. It's like usually it's at like a bar and people are getting drunk and shit, and it kind of annoys me, to be honest with you.
Oh man, I want to.
I'm like trying to work it.
We need to try to have like a real. I don't even
It's
know
too
what.
clean, you know. If I was more of like a splatter, don't give a shit artist, yeah, bring me the drinks and let's get loose, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm here like being all technical and stuff, and it's like doesn't really work. that
I've
way.
seen your videos, man. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like you like zoom into this and bring your phone back and it's like something.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better about like process and shit. I say that I'm sitting there painting and I haven't even recorded nothing today, but I'm trying to be better about it, honestly.
Man, it's like you'll start hating on recording once you start it.
Oh, I know, dude. Yeah.
This is my first time doing this. Actually, I did this with Slip.
Oh, cool.
One time we made our the little thing where we went to the dispo, me and you.
Nice.
This is the only time we've ever did it, and I should do this all the time. I mean,
Yeah.
I should always go to people's businesses. And just,
It's a little bit different than, just sitting down and chopping it up.
Yeah. Okay, so before I get on, well, we've already got on this one. Okay, I want y'all to see it though. This is B Walls' favorite truck. Tell me what it is again, B Walls.
Yeah, it's based on a Chevy 1500, 90s.
But I'm really wanting to get on these.
Yeah, of course.
I want to get one of these. I want
These are
so bad.
these are like 2020, I think. So this is Jesus Piece 1, Jesus Piece 2. I used to have them the other way so that they were facing away from each other, but now I kind of like them like facing towards each other. But this one's like, so basically this was like, this one's made out of scrap wood. It's like just charcoal and oil pastel. This one's made out of like diamond dust. There's like real diamonds in there. There's glitter, real 24 karat gold leaf, all that stuff. So it kind of like begs the question, which one's worth more? This one cost me like more than triple the amount than this one did to make.
Damn.
So it's kind of like,
Damn.
this one's about the shortest verse in the Bible, which is Jesus wept. That's literally all it says. And so that's why he's got so many teardrops and stuff coming down. So it's like,
How much is this one going for right here?
couldn't tell you,
Okay.
but it's not cheap.
I wanted to buy. I remember I talked to you about that one first.
Yeah, everybody loves this one.
I love that.
I remember when
Wouldn't
I
that look great in the studio with some light around it? Just like
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm fixing to put some light strips around, or like basically to shine light up under the art pieces.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So that looked cool in
Yeah,
there
yeah.
using shit.
Now these also went to the same collector and came back a little damaged too. Like, which I mean, these are like, it's fragile, but still, man, it's kind of messed
There's
up.
ways to prevent.
Dude, it's like what the hell.
Gosh,
So I gotta fix them eventually.
So what was the story with Kanye? Did we talk? Wasn't there something like art, like one of your art pieces in Kanye's possession or something? Is that?
I had one in like 2019. It went to a show in LA that was all about Kanye. I forgot what it was called, but it was like portraits of Kanye from like all over in this one exhibition, and one of mine got in. But it was simple, dude. It was literally, I took an old seatbelt. I forgot how I got the seatbelt, but I took an old seatbelt and cut it so it was just like the part that goes into the buckle, the buckle part,
Yeah.
and then it's just like a strip of the seatbelt about that long, and it's tan, like a tan seatbelt. And I just painted an old picture of Kanye doing this, like in a church pew or whatever. Just painted him on it and shipped it out. Put it in this like shadow box frame.
But they probably thought it was amazing.
Yeah, it ended up in some article that was about the show, and it was like mentioning, out of all the pieces in there, mine was one of the ones.
Man.
Yeah, it was cool, man. It was cool. I was hoping he would like see that, but I did a series on him too, like of 9 different paintings of Kanye West. 2020. I think I said 2019 on the seatbelt. It was like 2016 actually, 17 when I did that. But
Gosh, bro.
yeah.
Do you have more paintings than what's in this room?
Oh yeah.
Or is this so?
Yeah, I've got a few. My mom has quite a few that are kind of in storage right now.
Yeah.
But they're kind of old, dude. They're 2016, 17, 18.
Yeah.
And I don't really like mess with them anymore. It's like, it's almost like every now and then I hear a musician talk about like their old songs and like, oh man, they hate hearing it and stuff.
Yeah,
It's kind of the same
crazy.
thing. I see them and people are like, yo, it's amazing, and I'm like, I fucking hate it. It's like, it's old now. I've moved on, like.
What's your end game for this shit, man? What you want out of this?
Just to be a successful artist, man. Just to be known, Whenever somebody looks at my work, even if they haven't seen me before, they know like, oh, this is that dude,
B Walls.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you like when people call you Braden? Like, what? I mean, I'm not saying. I know these may be weird questions, but
it doesn't matter to me. I mean,
would it make your day if a little kid just came up and was like, B Walls?
Yeah, or Braden, I don't care. Yeah, but
I mean,
as long as they know, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, I guess like you really just want that, just knowing that. Because dude, I'm telling you, your art. That's what happened. That's how I know you.
Yeah.
I mean, I was downtown. I know you knew Dan and all that, but I never. Your art is. I was like, man, I'm fucking with that shit.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. I was like, don't give up with this shit. I know you
I'm
here.
definitely not.
Everybody always wants to, hey, be trying to. This shit's hard, man. You experienced this shit more than me when it comes to building something.
For sure.
And so yeah, that's just what it is. Let's go on to the next piece and
Yeah.
the last one. Well, is that
So
done?
this is something new. We can just talk about
Okay,
it.
yeah.
But like, this is like, I got this idea recently to just have a blank canvas near me whenever I'm working and just do
Hey, bro, I'm
like
here
little
for you.
doodles
I'll call you back.
of like whatever I feel like in the moment. So this is just gonna be filled with like random stuff. I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but
Let's talk about your love for Pokemon.
yeah.
Where did that start? Where is it now? I see you always with what? Do you just open the cards or something? What is the?
So like recently I got back into collecting, and that just comes from like, I mean, I've always had a love for Pokemon since I was a kid. It was literally like my life for like literally top of the list.
I think Spliff has a love for Pokemon.
Dude, yeah, it's like, and so now it's like I said, like with the truck base, it's like kind of the same thing. All this stuff's starting to come back to me now, and I'm like, dude, I forgot how much I loved it. And even though there's like all these new ones and shit that I'm like, whatever, the cards are still dope. I mean, some of them are even doper. Than
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. It's like it seems like,
especially if it's like the old Pokemon but a new card. I'm like, dude, that's fire. You know, like an old Charizard, for example, but it's like a new 2024
so you
card.
like keep them in a book or something. You
Yeah,
keep
so I
them-
recently got a book. I bought like quite a few packs. I've got some like Japanese cards.
Where do you go buy your packs? You just go anywhere, just where they're
Usually
available.
online. Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes if I'm ever in like Target or something, I'll just walk over there and check it out, see if they got something. Might
So,
Mhm.
like what? Okay, so you're in Target. What is a pack someone wants to get? Like what I mean, like,
It's whatever the newest one is. Like whatever just came out.
because I'm gonna start doing this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
start revealing these.
You gotta be on top of it because like they will sell out literally that day in Jonesboro in Target.
I bet. That's what I've
Kinda
heard.
crazy.
It's since
Kinda
me and you did that interview,
Yeah.
and we talked about it. I promise I've kind of kept a weird eye, and there's a huge
Dude,
fan
it's
base.
hard, it's very hard.
Huge.
You gotta go like to like a dollar store outside of town somewhere where there's not very many people and hope that they actually get Pokemon cards because then you might find them. But like, yeah,
That
it's,
is awesome.
it's hard, dude, because so many people are on it. Like they just immediately they're gone.
And some, yeah, you don't ever have to talk about it. Nothing, just be
Yeah.
there, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
But
man.
you can always just order online, of course, you know. Like I do that a lot too. Like anytime I get the little itch or I get an ad pop up, I'm like, yeah, I can spend $20 right now on some cards, you know.
Let's talk about the taxi.
Yeah.
This
So,
is a nice one.
thanks, bro.
I see the gun. I see the woman in the back in motion. I'm seeing the dogs in motion.
Yeah.
I mean, this is. The dude's not doing nothing, you know, to help.
Nah,
What
that's,
is- what
that's
is-
me. That's me.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's going on right here?
So
You know, what inspired this?
this came after the truck, and I was just kind of thinking as I'm finishing this one, I'm thinking like, what's going to be the next one? Am I doing a car? And for some reason, Taxi came up, and I was like, yeah, cool, Taxi would be dope. So I thought Crazy Taxi, like the video game, the
Oh,
old video game, you know, which
yes.
is why the license plate says Crazy backwards, you know. But so it started like that, and then somehow the Joker got brought in, and then there's a movie with what's his name, Robert De Niro from the '70s called Taxi Driver.
Oh yeah.
It's like one of those crazy, like he goes crazy.
Yeah.
He goes crazy as a taxi driver. That's where this gun comes from, that movie. But
That's wild.
I was watching that and I looked it up, and it turns out that Joaquin Phoenix, the last Joker, you know, that played, they recently did like the Gaga one, and
Yeah.
you know, the one before that.
Yeah.
He based his Joker character on Robert De Niro's Taxi Driver character. And I was like, what a fucking coincidence. Like, I'm already thinking about doing the Joker. And it turns out that the one that I want to do, the mask from Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, turns out he based his character on Taxi Driver, Robert De Niro.
Man.
So I was like, yeah, I'm doing
Yeah,
it.
you gotta do it.
So
now.
this comes from, I have this little like taxi, it's like a fossil watch container.
Yeah.
And so this is actually just a white dude with brown hair, but I just made him look like. So I took a photo of it, literally like in my hand, and then painted it, and I just painted him with the Joker mask. So basically, you're seeing the windshield and the driver's side window at the same time.
Oh.
But it's just like different rounds. So
Yeah.
this is him in like a comic book, but this is him on the taxi fossil watch case.
Kind of like this is him maybe looking nicer.
Yeah.
Or-
Well, yeah, and just more in like a more simplified,
Yeah.
you know, like.
That's lit.
And I can show it to you, but on the other side, in this window, on the other side of this container is a woman's face.
Oh.
So I put her back there, made this look comic booky.
Yeah, dude, the painting on that shit, like that's just.
Yeah,
It's like the more you move back, like that detail just falls together. or
Oh
something.
yeah, and I think I posted a video. Yeah, maybe I didn't actually.
When you're coloring stuff up close, like are you just natural light doing it, or do you like use anything?
No, I'm just natural eye. Yeah.
I didn't know maybe there's some kind of cool ass telescope.
I think
or
you can
something.
get some.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
It's not. I don't think I work small enough for that. But like those little details right there, yeah, it's like.
I was like, I bet
I'm
the
like-
shit could get wild. Like,
It gets tiny. I mean,
Yeah.
they make paintbrushes that are just one hair, just one single hair for you to like. Which I don't have one, but.
that's beautiful, though, isn't it? That's
And then
kinda-
this little mouse too. That's something that's hidden in there, under the muffler right there. It's just a
Man.
little
Yeah,
Easter
you gotta
egg.
get that. You gotta zoom into it.
But yeah,
So that's it, huh?
that's it. Yeah.
This is B Walls Studio, man. We have walked you through start to finish, story to tell on each piece, man. B Walls, is there anything else you got to say to the world out there? Is there any message?
I mean, just keep going. That's all I know.
That's all you
Just
can do,
keep going, man.
It's been cold. That's all I know.
It's like, yeah, it's hard. I mean, like, I think, like, I mean, there's days I come in here and I'm just like, dude, what the hell am I doing? Like, is this even going to work out? Like, what?
You feel like you're getting a little ahead of yourself.
Yeah, I feel like people get to that point and they just give up. They throw in the towel, like, fuck
It's
it.
scary, man.
But it's like, dude, that's where I think, that's what differentiates me from other people is like, I haven't let that happen to me yet. And like, I mean, dude, there's days I come in here and like, like this piece back there, the cowboy. I mean, I spent like 2 months on that piece and it's just still sitting here. I haven't sold it. Will it sell? I don't know. But it's like one of those things like, and even if it doesn't, like I made that piece and I'm like, yeah, it's done, and then it doesn't sell, but I still go make the next one,
Yeah.
Like, I'm still on to the next one, on to the next one, on to the next one.
And then you intrigue people like me, though, bro. This is intriguing. This is.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't even know people doing this in this area.
Yeah, no,
So-
dude, it's that. I think that's what makes it even more difficult for me is being here. That's why I'm about to move out of here, hopefully soon. But
Yeah, bro.
it makes it hard, dude.
It does, and like you'll see it. You'll see it.
Oh, bro,
There's no
I see it all the
entertainment
time,
district.
man.
There's no
It's so
entertainment.
bad. People want to pay me like for this right here would offer me like $500 or some shit for something like this.
That's and
I'm like, dude, what? Like no.
that probably.
It's bad. It's bad. I gotta get away from that. And like people just don't appreciate it around here and shit,
And
There's
you
not-
will though. You will. You'll go through all this. And
Yeah.
That'll be the grind.
For sure.
You'll be happy with it
Yeah.
later on, dude.
I think so.
Where you trying to move to? If you just had a guess.
I think we're thinking like Miami. Area.
I knew you was fixing to say that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
coming
so.
up there when you do.
For
'Cause
sure,
that
dude.
motherfucker. I ain't been up there
Uh-huh.
yet. and
I haven't
heard it
either.
was awesome.
We're leaving Tuesday, so I'll be there on Wednesday. And yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah.
y'all just like do a cruise or something?
Uh,
go on
we-
a cruise or did y'all go somewhere? or
No,
something?
we recently went to Cayman.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, how was that, bro?
It's nice. It's nice. My girlfriend's family has a house there, so it's like easy.
Man, that's
Easy.
awesome.
Yeah.
How you grew up in that?
Good, good,
bro. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, we're good.
I feel like my life really elevated when my wife came into my life.
Oh, dude,
Just kinda-
100%, man.
Kind of
100%.
kept me. She keeps me grounded a lot.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hayden, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So I'm Don Rio. This is my guy B Walls. This is Low Life TV, man.
Yes, sir.
We're out this bitch.